when I was younger, my mum was really into music. She's not a musician, but she's into music. So there's music playing everywhere. She loved like Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston and Bashment and Sean Paul and reggae and lovers rock and all of these things. I think that's where I was kind of introduced to guitars. Like in Jamaican music, I feel like they're there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's actually kind of hooky. It's kind of like rocky if you think about it. Like the way, like you can like nod your head to it is kind of it's aggressive, but not in like a scary way.
Yeah.
And I really liked that about it. And then when I was younger, I would come home from primary school and put Channel U on. And I loved grime.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's so cool. It feels so edgy. It feels so new to me. I shouldn't have been listening to grime back then, being like, I don't know, 8 years old. But I just felt something in it that I really enjoyed. And I think then when I got my like iPod, we had a computer in our bedroom, me and my sister, we would listen to the Bratz Rock Angels album, and like I just felt seen by guitars, I think, a lot. And then there was kind of like, I think the next kind of thing for me, I saw Rihanna come on the TV, and she was at the beginning it was very Caribbean, like she was kind of a bit more soft in her imagery, and I really liked it because I saw a black Caribbean girl singing mainstream. So I was like, cool, like that's really cool. I like Rihanna. But then when she started going into like Umbrella, Good Girl Gone Bad, there was a lot more heavier instrumentation. I was like, I like this. I don't know what it is about it, but I really liked it. Got an iPod, started listening to like a lot of pop punk and emo and like stuff from the early 2000s and Arctic Monkeys and Paramore and Fall Out Boy and all of these things. And for some reason, I just felt like that music like felt more like me than R&B did.
All right. Okay,
not that I didn't like it, but it just I just was like, I love the guitars, I love the way they sing, I love how it's aggressive but also emotional.
Yes.
And then I went to study music when I was quite old, actually, when I was like 18. And then I kind of discovered jazz and neo soul, and I was trying to find my voice a bit more. Taught myself guitar when I was 14, kind of just kept going. So I think as like a musician, it's important for you to understand music. And I think all of these things, like me trying to figure out what type of music I saw myself in, but also understanding where music comes from and like how, you know, jazz has had such an impact on popular music and hip hop and all of those things. And I don't know, I think everything just kind of shook up like in my head. And when I was making my own music, just kind of exploded and was like, oh, this is me. It wasn't really like, I'm going to take from this and this and this.
It wasn't intentional. It was just, organic. Just happened.
It just happened. And I think working with Jibby, my producer, it's just like, he kind of comes from a similar background. He's a lot into metal, a lot into grime, hip hop, jazz, soul. So it was just like, we just spoke the same language.